Hey everyone, Julie Heath here. It's been a minute. Not gonna lie, this past semester kicked my butt. Welcome back. It's start of January semester 2025. That's exciting. Happy New Year. If you are just joining us at Nightingale College, welcome. We are so happy to have you. If this is your first semester, you are going to be so glad you chose to do this. Nursing school is hard. It's going to be quite a journey, but keep going. Don't quit. It is so rewarding, I promise you. My name is Julie Heath, and I am a learner ambassador here at Nightingale College. It is where I'm going on my 7th out of 8 semesters. Yes, I have been here for 2 years, and I feel every bit of it. So hang in there with me. I'm happy to be here to support you in whatever way that I can. I've made several different videos so that you can see navigational things on the website, or hopefully to answer some questions that you may have throughout nursing school. So if I have things that I don't answer, or if there's videos missing or questions that you may have that I have not gone over, please reach out to me. I'm happy to make more videos. This video is going to be kind of a Q&A, or a FAQ, frequently asked questions, that I see a lot of the time at the beginning of the semester. So I wanted to go over a couple of those things. So here we go. Question number 1. When does school start? So hopefully you know what date school starts, but just for those who aren't sure, it starts January 6th. So here in a couple of days. Today is January 2nd, so we have 4 days until school officially starts. The school will be open starting tomorrow, the 3rd. Most departments, I should say, will be back from break starting tomorrow. And so you should be able to, if you have questions, or if you need to reach out to the registrar or the financial aid, they should be there starting tomorrow, the 3rd. And you can find their information. I will show you where to find that in just a moment. That's question number 1. Number 2 is, when will I see my classes in Canvas? So you should see them starting January 6th when school starts. You probably will not see them in Canvas before then, or if you do, they will not be open for you to just go in and browse through it. They don't typically release the courses until the day school starts. And sometimes there may be classes that don't populate until a couple days later. So if you don't see a class by the 6th late at night, 7th, and you're like, what's going on? Maybe wait until the 8th. I was told that there may be a few that populate a little bit late. So hang in there. If you don't see anything populating in Canvas by January 8th, then I would reach out to support@nightingale.edu and just ask to open a ticket and let them know what's going on. All right. Then number 3, can I see my classes on Course Key? Well, yes. Technically, you can see some or all of your classes on Course Key. However, Course Key is not the Bible. It is not the end all be all. It is not always accurate, and it's hit or miss on whether it will show up the right information or not. This also goes with grades at the end of the semester. It may show some grades, but it may not always be accurate. So please don't go by Course Key for a final information resource. You might be able to log into Course Key and see your courses now, see your professors, who you're going to have, but most classes that you will have several professors that you can ask questions to. The ones that you only have one professor for, is you generally the general education courses. You'll have one professor, you'll be dealing with that professor, you'll go to their webinars. But for most courses, the BSN courses or the ASN courses, PN courses, you will have more than one professor that you can reach out to and ask questions of. So don't get stuck on one professor. This is a little bit different. And you're free to ask your fellow students who've had the professors before you what their thoughts are. But please keep in mind, everybody has a different experience of their professors, and professors have good and bad days too. So keep that in mind. All right, number 4, where or how do I buy my scrubs? Well, I either have, I think I already have a video up, or I will make a video specifically on where to buy them, how to buy them. But I will say, if you are just starting, you will get a $200 credit towards All Heart. And that is the vendor that we use to get our scrubs through. The school prefers that you get them through this vendor. Actually, they require that you do, which is why they've given you a $200 credit. Not all of us got that. And so please don't take that for granted. I did not get that starting out. I missed it by, I think, like 2 semesters or something. They just started doing that about a year ago or so. So please wait for that email if you have not gotten it yet. Once you do, it will give you instructions on how to order your scrubs. There is a place on the Nightingale website to go to. And like I said, I will either I have made a video on that or I will make a video on that. I'll double check on that. So keep an eye out for that. But the point being, please wait for that credit because it will cover the very minimum 2 full sets of scrubs. And the school says that you should get 4 sets. I also recommend getting 4 sets of scrubs because DFCs are 4 days long typically. And you want to be able to have a clean set of scrubs for each day. And depending on if you're at a hotel or if you have an Airbnb and you don't have access to a washer dryer, you want to be able to have clean sets of scrubs because nursing gets messy. So I would highly suggest getting 4 sets, 4 full sets, pants and tops. I also have 2 jackets, so that I got through All Heart that have the Nightingale logo on them. All right, so that's scrubs. Number 5, am I able to add drop classes? Well, yes and no. There are some that you may be able to add or change, but most of the time, the order in which your program plan is put into is based off of what you already have completed. So if you are just starting out and you haven't completed anything, you may or may not be able to move a few things around. But for the most part, they have it in order of requirement. So if you have, like, for example, anatomy and physiology has to be done in the first couple semesters for obvious reasons. This is nursing school. You kind of have to know anatomy and physiology in order to understand the course information. So that's going to be early on in your studies, along with pathophysiology and that kind of thing. So, and there may be some though that you can move around, I think it's anthropology or sociology or something like that, that can be taken at any point in time. That's not necessarily a prerequisite to another class. But if you are curious as to if a certain class is a prerequisite, you can find the course descriptions in the catalog. And that's going to be on your My Nightingale website. Go to the catalog and then search for course descriptions. So you can find that there. If you're not finding what you're looking for there, you can reach out to your strategist and or the registrar to get more information on which classes are you're able to add, drop, / move. Okay. All right, that's it. Number 6, if I failed a course, do I need to add it or will it automatically be added to the following semester? So if you fail a course for whatever reason, it will automatically be added to the following semester. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to add the class. In fact, sometimes if you go ahead and do things yourself, you kind of mess things up. So I would just make sure that if you have any questions in regards to courses, reach out to the registrar or your strategist, and they can help you with guiding you through that whole process. Okay. When do I find out about my DFCs and where? So this semester, they are starting a new platform for scheduling, and we are all learning together. So please be patient and flexible. And it's going to be located, well, right now they're in the announcements. The link is in the announcements. So you can get to the new portal through the announcements. There will be a place that we can go to. I'm pretty sure it will be in the ELO, the Experiential Learning Orientation module, as far as where to find the link to get to the new portal. It will be probably in a similar place as where it is now, which is in the ELO. So the Experiential Learning Orientation module, which if you're not familiar with that, you will find it in your first nursing course. You'll have an added module that you have to sign into through your through one of your core classes. So like if you're in BSN 206 225, you'll have to sign into the ELO. And actually, I'm pretty sure every semester you have to sign into it because it's a new module every semester that will show up for that semester. So in your core classes, you have to sign up through that. And then it's not an additional class. So you won't have required work, but it is a lot of incredible, let me say that again, incredible information and a great resource to have for a lot of things. So yeah, so your new portal for DFCs will be in there. It's also going to be where you go to schedule your VCBCs. The school will be putting out more information on that soon, so please keep your eyes open for that. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be maybe frustrating at times because we don't know. It's all new to us. It's all new to you. And so please be patient as much as possible as far as that is concerned. If you want more information on DFCs, what that's like, where we go, how we get there, all that information, I did do a video on that. I'm going to be redoing that video because I did not realize that I was sharing my screen most of the video. So I will be redoing that video here in a bit. And so stay tuned for that. When is graduation 2025? I have seen this question quite often, actually. Graduation is listed on the calendar if you go to the catalog in the My Nightingale website. On the learner page, you go to the catalog. It's on like page 2 of the catalog. All is the entire year of information as far as academic events. And on that calendar, it states August 29th, 2025 is the walking ceremony. So the in-person ceremony is only one time per year at this point in time. And this year, 2025, it will be August 29th, and I believe it will be in Salt Lake City. So keep that in mind. I will be there with bells on, probably with a really big hat. I'm so excited. I can't wait. That's when I graduate. Yay. So if you are graduating, I can't wait to see you there. Alrighty. So another question that I get is during the break, what do I study for? Is there anything that I can prepare for this next semester? Absolutely. There's always things that you can prepare for. If you know the classes that you're going to be taking in the following semester, which you most likely will be able to find on your program plan, then you should be able to kind of get an idea of what the subject matter is. So if like, let's see. So if it's going to be like assessments, you're going to go over probably head to toe assessment. So go on YouTube and just search up head to toe assessment. There's a lot of information on YouTube that is absolutely wonderful. Nurse Sarah, I love her. So what is it? Simple nursing. There's oh my gosh, there's just so many. There's so many on YouTube. Mark Klemick videos. There's gosh, I don't even know. Like there's so many. Just search up the subject matter that you are looking for, that the class that you're going to be taking, and start watching videos, because honestly, that is gold. You will learn a lot, even though you're just kind of listening in the background or whatever it may be. I also look at Quizlet and Your Best Grade, and there's UWorld and Archer. And yeah, there's just a bunch of resources that you can tap into and start studying away. Go through and just start taking NCLEX style questions. Just try out what you know, see what you know so far, and take notes. Yeah, so there you go. That's what you can study. If you're wondering about a particular class, what the difficulty level is, or what to expect, I would highly suggest search in Teams for that course number, and you may get some people who have been in it. You may get, I don't know, previous courses. I don't know. There are some messaging on like Facebook Messenger. I know for sure there are a few that if you type in Nightingale BSN, I don't know, 346, there is definitely a group that has a chit chat, about that. So you can reach out to people that have already taken it. And I'm sure somebody would be happy to say, yeah, this class was hard. It was a doozy. It kicked my butt, but here are some tips and tricks that will help you along the way. So, and if you don't have a study group, reach out, say, hey, there's a plenty of platforms. There's Instagram and Facebook and all kinds of places where you can reach out to other learners and say, hey, I'm having a hard time. Anybody want to be a study buddy? So grab a study buddy, and honestly, people will help you throughout this entire process. So, and I am one of those. So if you have any questions, or you are concerned about something, or you just feel lost, you are not alone, I promise you. But one thing I will tell you to keep in mind, and I want you to go and grab a Sharpie and write it on your bathroom mirror, the word of the day, okay? The word of the day, the word of the semester, the word of the year, the word of the program is flexibility, because you have to be flexible. You have to be flexible as a nurse in general. Things happen, things change all the time, constantly. And while change can be very uncomfortable, you have to roll with it. Otherwise, you're just going to get so frustrated in the process. So, flexibility, my friend, it's the word of everything, my life. So hang in there, be flexible, ask questions, reach out to people. You are not alone. This is not something that, even though we are miles away or hundreds of miles away from each other, you are not alone. Other people are going through this process as well. So hang in there, and good luck with the semester, and flame forward. Hi, me again. You thought the video was over, didn't you? Sorry to disappoint you. Just kidding. So I realized after I was done with the video that I did not show you where to go for a couple of things. So really quick, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you where to go for um the scrubs and the contact list and the DFC new link. So let's get going on that. Share. Oops. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what I hit. I was trying to make it bigger. Anyway, okay. So I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry. Full screen. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, I am on my Nightingale website. I'm on the learner homepage, and this may or may not look the same as yours. You're able to customize these pages. So you can move the toggles around. Each little bubble is a thing you can move. So that's one thing. In order to find the contact list, you're going to go and find it on this page. It's the learner homepage. It says contact list, who to talk to. So that is the page that you will go to. It's a PDF. You probably could print it if you really wanted to. You can make it bigger. So this is going to be where you'll find all of the contacts for your everything, really. The bursar, the everything, everything. IP placements, learner, your strategist, your admissions, your IT, everything. This is where you go for any kind of contact that you need to find. Okay. So that's where you go to find that. I'm going to go back out to the learner home because this is kind of like the hub. And so this is probably where you'll go when you log in to your My Nightingale website. It also has the college catalog on it, which is very helpful. It has the learner portal, which is very helpful also for your information. You can find your program plan in your portal. Anyway, lots of different things. Okay, so I'm going to go back out to so I'm going to go back out and I'm going to do the nursing education resources tab on the left. This is where you're going to find your uniform and scrubs. So click on that. If you are in the first semester, I will say probably your first semester of if you have a core class, meaning you're in your first nursing courses, then you will be given a $200 credit for scrubs. And they didn't always do this. So not everybody has gotten this. I didn't. When I first started out, I had to buy all of my scrubs. So please don't take that for granted. They do require you to purchase your scrubs through the school because they have a contract with All Heart, which you see on the screen right now. All Heart is they have a lot of different scrub types, but the reason why they want you to go through All Heart is because it automatically comes in our school color, which is pewter. Our scrubs are going to be in pewter, and then the logo comes embroidered on the scrubs, so you don't have to go and do that either. So they automatically come embroidered. So please wait for that $200 credit if you have not gotten it and you are going into your first semester. Please reach out, ask when you should get it, or look for it in your Outlook. That's where it will go to. This is the link to get to the All Heart group. These are all the information on how to log in and to enter your information, that kind of thing. So please go through this process. If you're thinking like, oh, I don't have to go through that, I'll go to Walmart and get gray scrubs or whatever. Great. You may or may not be sent home because if you have not even tried to order scrubs through All Heart, or if you have not even attempted to, or are in the process of ordering scrubs, that is not an excuse. Just because you want to go buy your own somewhere else is not an excuse. The school does require that you go through this process. So I would highly suggest that you go through this and order them through the All Heart site. That's why they give you the $200 credit, and that covers 2 full sets of scrubs. And the school does require that you get 4 sets, and it's for this reason, because DFCs are 4 days typically. And if you say, for example, you are not at a place where it has a laundry facility, or you don't have access to a laundry facility, you're in a small town, they don't even have laundry, a laundromat or whatever, and your hotel doesn't have it. Your Airbnb may have it, but sometimes they don't. So you want to make sure that you have at least 4 pairs, because you want to have clean scrubs, because nursing can get messy. So please make sure you go through this process. All right, that said, the next thing on the agenda is the DFC. Come on, move out of the way. Sorry, this is not doing what I wanted to do. Okay, your DFC dashboard. I hope it's showing you what I'm looking at. The DFC dashboard. Okay, so first you're going to be going to, right now, the location is in Canvas. So you will have, there is an announcement that went out a couple weeks ago that there is a new portal that we're going through a new portal for all of our scheduling. So you can get to the new scheduling portal through the link in the announcement, or you can go to elportal.nightingale.edu. Either one will get you to the same location, which is this fun page right here. You're going to welcome to EL Portal, click here to continue, and then it might take you through a login. I was already logged in, so it just logged me in when you click on that button. But this is where you will go for all of your DFC information, for your VCBC information. This is where you'll be scheduled for DFCs though. So as you can see, I have nothing listed here. If you already have something listed here and you're like, is this real? Yes, it is real. It is live. So if you have questions about your DFCs, you're concerned because it's like next week and you didn't know it was there, please reach out to schedule support just to verify. There's no harm in verifying the information. So it's schedule support at nightingale.edu is the email address. So feel free to reach out to them to verify the information. But if it is listed here, it is legit. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much all I have. I'm going to stop sharing. That's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope these answers were helpful for you. And like I said, you're not alone in this process. So hang in there. We can do this. We can do hard things, right? So hang in there. We'll get through this, and Happy New Year. Good luck in the semester, and reach out and say hi. Bye.